Have you ever felt like you were being watched, even when you were alone? Some places in the world carry such dark histories that they seem to have absorbed the energy of those who pass through there. And the scariest thing? Some of these people have never been seen again. Today, we're going to explore the most haunted places that you should never visit. Real stories, scary testimonies, and unexplained events that defy logic. But be careful. They say that just hearing about these places can be enough to attract something to you. Are you ready? So, turn off the lights, turn up the volume, and come with me on this macabre journey, the Whispering Mansion, a place that seems to have been taken straight out of a horror movie. Imagine an old, imposing house, forgotten by time, where the windows are always broken and the wind makes the doors slam as if something wants to escape. This mansion, located in the middle of an isolated forest, has a story that will give even the most skeptical chills. It is said that many years ago, an entire family mysteriously disappeared inside the house, leaving behind only a dinner served on the table, as if they had evaporated into thin air. Since then, anyone who dares to enter the mansion claims to hear whispers that seem to come from the walls. Some people report seeing shadows moving, and strangest of all, hearing their own names being called by unknown voices. Experts in paranormal phenomena believe that this mansion is a portal to something much darker, where spirits not only roam, but also try to communicate and pull the living to the other side. If the Whispering Mansion sounds terrifying enough, wait until you see the Dark Asylum, an abandoned hospital that holds the screams of thousands of souls who never found peace. Built in the early 20th century to treat patients with mental illness and tuberculosis, the asylum quickly became a place of despair. Brutal experimental treatments were meted out mercilessly. Electroshocks, lobotomies, and invasive procedures that left patients closer to death than cure. But what's really scary are the stories of urban explorers who venture inside. Many claim to hear footsteps echoing through the empty hallways, doors that close by themselves, and whispers that seem to come from inside the walls. The most bizarre? Some people report feeling invisible hands touch their shoulders, as if something is trying to hold them down. Some even say they've seen shadowy figures of patients still wearing their hospital uniforms, standing at the end of the hallway just watching. And worst of all, some who enter return home different, reporting constant nightmares and the feeling that someone followed them out of the sanatorium. If the dark corridors of a sanatorium are already scary, imagine driving down a road where reality itself seems to distort. The road of no return is one of those places where the inexplicable happens. Located in an isolated region, this road gained its sinister reputation due to the large number of disappearances and unexplained accidents. Drivers who pass by there report feeling a strange sensation, as if something were watching them from the dense forest. Some talk about a pale figure on the side of the road, always at the same spot, asking for a ride. Those who have had the courage to stop say that when they look in the rearview mirror, the figure simply disappears. Other drivers who did not stop claim that the same apparition appears inside the car in the back seat, looking directly at them through the mirror. But most disturbing are the cases of people who were never seen again. On some occasions, vehicles have been found abandoned, with the engine still running, but with no sign of their occupants. It is as if they had been ripped from reality. Reports from truck drivers and local residents say that during the early hours of the morning, distant screams can be heard echoing through the forest surrounding the road, as if someone were trapped between this world and something much darker. Perhaps some of these souls are still wandering around, waiting for someone to take them with them. Now, after visiting these haunted places, the question arises, what really happens to those who dare to brave the unknown? There are countless stories of urban explorers, ghost hunters, and even skeptics who have entered these places out of curiosity and have never been the same again. Some report hearing voices even after leaving, as if something had followed them home. Others have had constant nightmares about unfamiliar faces, people they have never seen before, who appear repeatedly, whispering things that make no sense. There are even those who, days after visiting these places, simply disappear without a trace, leaving behind only frightening stories that now serve as a warning to future curious visitors.